Seguimos desde el TM Forum Latin American Summit 2012, que se está celebrando en Sao Paulo, como ya lo deben saber todos aquellos que hayan visto vídeos anteriores. Se está celebrando esta semana en esta ciudad y es uno de los primeros shows del TM Forum aquí en América Latina para traer un poquito lo que se está hablando en otras partes del mundo, especialmente en Norteamérica, en Europa y en Asia, sobre cómo los operadores tienen que transformarse y pasar de ser lo que son hoy a ser una empresa mucho más ágil en la parte sobre todo de TI o en la parte de lo que sea de los sistemas. Y por eso te estamos teniendo a muchos invitados, entre ellos el invitado que nos acompaña hoy, que nos va a ayudar a entender un poquito más qué significa la transformación. Hoy tenemos con nosotros a Plamen Minev, que es el director de ingeniería de Cisco, y él nos va a ayudar un poquito más en la parte técnica. Y voy a cambiar al inglés para empezar a hablar con él. Plamen, welcome to Telesemana.
Thank you.
So we've heard in our audience, many videos that we had this morning. We've been discussing transformation, which is the theme, it seems, of this event. Now, from the technical aspect, and since you are in engineering, and we had mostly people from sales and marketing this morning.
Yeah.
Tell us to what extent that transformation is complicated, because we keep saying, okay, operators have silos, and this is not new. I mean, operators have had silos since they launched anything other than voice or SMS. So when they launched a new service, they started with the silos. They've been able to manage that. So why now this becomes an issue, and why now this is becoming so difficult to accomplish in terms of transforming that into a more cohesive layer of services or network?
Yeah, so you're exactly right. Transformation is top of mind for a lot of the service providers out there, if not everybody. It's not just the transformation, but the speed of the transformation is very important, and the expectations from the customers. The bar is very high now, and the quality and the delivery, the service level agreements, they're very high. So pretty much all of the service providers are presented by the challenge to come up with new services, differentiate themselves, and be able to deliver new services and respond to market needs really fast. So to be able to do this, the cornerstone of that is the quality of their OSS system and the functionality as well as flexibility. Really being able to respond quickly, you need to, and also integrate with your existing legacy system and provide new services on top of that. Being able to provide some modularity in your OSS and be able to integrate old with new offerings quickly is something that is very important for everybody. So this is where Cisco is delivering something new, and it's providing a lot of software around the complete service management and complete service lifecycle management. This is the Cisco Prime suite for service providers that we announced recently, and there we could, you're able with really tools that are easy to use to elevate the operations to a level which is kind of abstract from the traditional hardware focus and be focused much more on services, speed of delivery of services, time to value, lowering that, and also being able to analyze customer response, customer experience, analyze the data which is collected from the network, and respond in the most appropriate way. Again, transformation is something that will be constant, I believe, going forward. Things are changing very fast. It's a matter of months now. So the only way to respond to that is to have the only way is to rely on your OSS environment, the integration, and being able to respond to customer requirements.
Okay. When we hear, probably operators have a lot of software in their systems for different services and such, and then we hear companies like Cisco or any other company saying, okay, we have another software that will integrate all the software that you already have. So it seems that software on top of software, and then on top of software, and then on top of software. Yes. Is there no way to avoid having these multiple kind of software systems in place in order to achieve flexibility? I mean, because we're hearing that operators are not throwing anything away. So that means, they want to reuse whatever they have.
Yeah.
So what's this, because seeing from the outside, it seems like we're piling up software on top of software.
Yes, that's true. I mean, that's easy conclusion to get to, but the legacy exists. It's something that it's very hard to throw out because it's managed services which are revenue generating for the operator today, and it really affects the bottom line. But if there is no planning and there's a clear path for upgrade and responding to the new requirements, pretty much all of the software will be, or all of the services will be obsolete, and this could drive a service provider out of the market. So really, there are a couple of approaches that could be taken to simplify that, to simplify the deployment of new services, and also to kind of work around the problem of multiple pre-existing software solutions. One is, of course, with the TMF, with the telemanagement forum, focus on standards. So that's been what we're hearing from our customers. This becomes more and more important for them. So standards like MTOSI, PSA, SID, and so forth, that becomes very crucial.
Okay.
So this is one way to be able to replace one system with another, or integrate multiple systems together. Of course, there will be multiple layers of software deployed, but not all of the interfaces has to be exported to the operator or presented to the operator. What Cisco is trying to do is to kind of abstract the complexity and be able to present easy to use interface to the operators, and also very flexible integration points through standards interfaces. And this allows our software to plug into the pre-existing OSS and BSS system, enhance them, and also allows to hide the complexity. The network will become more and more complex. There is no way around it, especially with IP and the desire for flexibility. Every time when you introduce flexibility, you introduce complexity. They go together. But the way to abstract that, and the way to really improve your operations, operating processes, is to have interfaces that are on a higher level, on the services level, on providing customer information and so forth, and all of the complexity will be hidden from the day-to-day operations.
Okay, now, because every time we're talking about transformation, it seems like we're talking about machines, like or systems within the operator, but I guess there's a human component to that,
Yes.
which is, as you were saying, if the system is difficult to manage, you need to have highly trained, highly skilled employees that are capable of managing these different softwares and solutions, and know what to activate or deactivate to respond to things that are happening in the network, especially when you're saying you have different protocols. Now IP is becoming very prominent. So you need now people that have to know about IP and so on. So how does that is being addressed? Because when we see the discussions, the human component, perhaps it's assumed, but it's never touched.
So there are two parts of this. One part is the experience and expertise of the people that are required to manage the network, and with the software, assuming that the network will become more complex, really the main purpose of the software that we're building and the software that we're offering is to simplify the interface, to simplify the operations, and really provide a solution and allow people with lower experience, with less training, to be able to operate the networks. As far as the other part of the transformation is what we're seeing more and more is the convergence between packet and optical networks and different silos, traditional silos in the service provider operations, where you used to have people that only do assurance, some just do provisioning, some just do provisioning of the carrier Ethernet, some do just provisioning of optical and so forth. A lot of our customers are planning and asking for convergence between different groups. So really simplify and lower the total cost of ownership. So that's the main kind of objective and driving force behind the software that we are offering, and that's exactly the problem that we're trying to solve.
Okay, so in essence, this is a joke. In order to avoid being the dumb pipe, you need dumber employees that can manage a network very, very simplistically.
Well,
I mean, that's what we're trying to achieve, right?
We are trying to achieve, not really. I would say it's not.
It was a joke. It was a joke. Hoping nobody's offended.
What we really would like to do is introduce and provide much more automation by the software that we're building. So, really, the operators elevate to a different level and have to make decisions on different level.
Okay.
They shouldn't make decision about what CLI command I forgot and what CLI command I have to use to do this problem.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, so this is command line interface. So
Okay.
what's the command that I have to send to the device to make a change or to see the status of something? This is something that software has to do. Operators have to work on much higher level, and they have to be making decisions. They have to be making decision at the level of that directly impact the revenue of the companies and directly fix problems and be kind of safe from really a lot of details that you have to just remember, but and it's very easy to make mistakes. So that's another part of the purpose of our software, is preventing
Human error.
Human error, yes.
Okay. All right, well, Plamen, thank you so much for visiting us.
Thank you.
And looking forward to talking to you when we've done some of the transformation and we don't need highly skilled engineers at the operators.
Yes.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thanks.